with a huge increase in prize money and a complicated scoring system that I have been trying to understand from yesterday. The West Indies Regional White Ball Cricket Tournament, branded the CG United Super 50, gets going this morning in less than 15 minutes in Trinidad and Tobago. The first match will be between the combined colleges and campuses and the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. Hello everyone, welcome to the Cricket Forum. Please slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. In just about 15 minutes time, the first match in this year's Super 50 tournament will get going in Trinidad. While the rest of the world is tuning into the World Cup in India, we in the West Indies have our own World Cup right here at home. I encourage everyone to go out and watch the match. The last time I spoke to you, the combined colleges and campuses squad was not released. I expect the toss would have been spun for this match already. I do not have the playing 11 as it has not yet been confirmed. But this is the CG United Super, not the CG, the combined colleges and campus squad. It will be led by former West Indies cricketer Shane Dorridge. He will have the big burly Trinidadian player Kadeem Allen in the squad, JD Blades, Romario Greaves Older, Joan Jeremiah, Jordan Johnson of Jamaica, Christine Kalicharan, Abajay Mansingh, that right arm leg spinner who can also bat, Shakil Paris, and that's the squad there on the screen. Most of these players would not have been known to us, so let us support them. They might be a gem in that midst. The very experienced Trinidad and Tobago Red Force squad is led, of course, by Darren Bravo. He will have Joshua Da Silva as his deputy, and it includes players like Yannick Carrick, Mark Dial, Shannon Gabriel, Terence Hines, Akeem Hussain, Evan Lewis, Jason Mohamed, Sunil Narayan, Kajan Ati, Kyle Pierre, Jaden Seals, and Tian Webster. On paper, this Trinidad and Tobago Red Force squad looked a very, very strong squad. However, I am one who always tends to bring the underdogs, and I'm hoping that once again, the combined colleges and campuses can pull off the upset in this first match of the regional CG United Super 50 tournament for 2023. As I mentioned at the start of the show, the prize money for this year's tournament have increased significantly. The winner of the tournament will walk home with 100,000 United States dollars. The runner-up, which is the losing finalist, will get 50,000 United States dollars. And the team that finished at the top of the league after the round robin have been completed will also receive 150,000. Will receive 50,000 United States dollars. Therefore, it is highly possible that the team that win the tournament can walk home with 150,000 US dollars. What I did not get in this press release is whether this money goes towards the player or it's split between the cricket board and the player. I think knowing how complicated things can become, Cricket West Indies should have named exactly how this money will be distributed. The other thing that I've been buffering over from last night is the way that you can earn points in this competition. Now, you will get 4 points for a win and 2 points if there's a no result. So if there's a no result, 2 points and 4 points for a win. But in the tournament, there's so many bonus points that you can pick up that you maybe need to have a degree in mathematics to be able to follow it. I do not understand it. That is it on the screen. If you understand it, please explain it to me, because at this time, I have no clue how it works. I know that you can get bonus points for batting, bonus points for bowling, and if you scroll down, you will see bonus point for dot ball percentage, batter scoring century, 4 wickets bonus point, 5 wickets bonus point to fielding team. Now, I am not one who is in favor of bonus points. It doesn't mean that it is not right and it should not be used. However, I would not use it. For there are 2 reasons why I do not use bonus points. And maybe there are more that I will come up with, because I'm sure I thought of another one that I cannot remember at this time. But as soon as the tournament gets going, it will come back to me, because I will see it coming out. But the first reason why I do not believe in bonus point, and I would not have structured the tournament that way. And again, I would like to repeat, everyone has their own choice, and the decision makers choose this choice. But the first reason on my list why I do not subscribe to this principle of awarding bonus points, is that 1, it makes the tournament more complicated and more difficult to follow. You just might never know what is going to turn up. You just cannot follow it. When you know that a team gets 4 points for a win, and if they win the match, they're going to get 4 points, and that's it. It's a far different situation when you have all these other points that can or may be awarded in the match. I just think that winning is the most important thing in the game. And while you award 4 points for a winner, it should not be that although you win the match, you may end up with fewer points than the team that lost the match. That just simply does not lend itself to equity, in my opinion. Because you may have a situation where a team actually won the match and received 4 points. But the team that lost the match, because of the number of bonus points that they picked up during the match, they end up earning more points than the team that won the match. One may argue that if a team wins the match, it tends that they will do these things better than the other team, and that they will still end up with more points than the losing team. That may well be so. And in all fairness, it is likely. But there's a mathematical chance that the team that lost the match could end up with more points than the team that lost them. Let me say that again. There is a mathematical chance that the team that lost the match ends up with more points than the team that won the match. And once that mathematical chance exists, it should not happen. And that's the first reason why I'm not in favor of these bonus points. Maybe I've confused you all in trying to explain the reason why I'm not in favor of bonus points. But that's in itself is how complicated the bonus point structure is. The match should get on in just about 5 minutes, so I'm going to be quick. The second reason why I do not in favor of bonus points is that whenever you're playing a game, you do not want to compromise individuality. In that, what I mean is that a bowler might be, say, 4 wickets. You have gotten 4 wickets in the match. And he has, say, 2 overs remaining to bowl. But he have got those 4 wickets from the 5th over. But the captain would be saying, I'm going to continue to bowl you, because if you get another wicket, I will get an extra point. And maybe it was not the right decision at the time, because if the other bowler comes on, he may well get that wicket and the team will be able to win the match quicker, or it will affect the net run rate. I hope I'm making sense. Let me try and say that again. You are on 4 wickets, but because if you get a 5th wicket, the captain is not taking you off, because that 5th wicket will give the team an extra point, and it may not be in the best interest of the team in trying to earn 1 point. You may be giving up 4 points. So that is one of the reasons also why I am not in favor of this bonus points structure. 4 points for a win, 2 points for a no result. I'm satisfied with that. The tournament is easier to follow. As far as increased prize money is concerned, I am one person who never ever in my life have an issue with people earning more money. The only thing that I would want Cricket West Indies to tell me though, what is the investment in the kindergarten school program? What is the investment in the primary school programs in the region? What is the investment in the high school programs throughout the region? That's the next step Cricket West is, and I'm listening and waiting and looking forward to a release from you telling us the step for those institutions. I thank you for being here. As I said, the match will start in a very few minutes. I'm looking forward for a combined colleges and campus win. I will now just go through your comment. Good morning, everyone. I'm glad to see you here. Good morning, Mr. Casanova. So no poor run for a couple of years to come. Wow, that will really affect our already weak batting. Mr. Casanova, there's something you're saying here that it's the first time hearing it. You're saying that there's no poor run to play for West Indies for a couple of years. Please explain to me. This is the first time I'm hearing this. Christopher Bristol is saying that money runs the world, and I agree with you, Christopher Bristol. People play for money these days, not team, because money keeps food on the table. It's that simple. You can preach all you want, sir. These players don't care about what you or the board have to say. But I do not know if I said anything just now, Christopher Bristol, that said that I do not agree with the players getting more money. I'm always one in favor of persons earning more. And I think I just say that right now, that I have never yet don't want persons to earn more money. Good morning, Original Sammy. Good morning. And it is not the money that I elaborate on the most there. It is a point scoring system. How points are awarded. That's what I have a difficulty with. Not with the amount of money the players are earning. I wish they could have been earning more than just the 100,000 for winning. I honestly wish they would have been earning $1 million US for winning. I honestly do. But I also want to hear about how much money is going to be pumped in the grassroots program. So I do not understand. I do not understand your post, Christopher. Poor and not being there can also give more opportunities to batsmen. So Sol 4X is saying that, okay, That's always true. That's always true. Bobby Brown, good morning. The bonus points is foolishness. So Bobby Brown is saying that the bonus points is foolishness. Supernova 22. What will happen is that an inconsistent team could have one amazing performance and qualify, but a more conservative team won't qualify. Risk and reward. Can't blame them for trying something. And Supernova 22, I agree with that last part. Do not blame them for trying something. And that is why at no time I ascribe blame to the position of using those points. I said that would not be the way that I would go. And I list my reasons why I would not do that. But you also say the same thing there, that an inconsistent team can qualify while a more consistent team doesn't because of the number of bonus points. Guyana Harpy Eagle all the way. Guyana will be looking to do the treble this year, and it will be the first time that a team in the history of the Caribbean would have done a treble. ODI will miss Puran. Oh, what happened to Puran, Mr. Casanova? You're saying something about Puran, and I've not yet gotten the news. So if as Puran take a break from ODI cricket or something, or as he resigned from ODI cricket, you will see more of this taking place. As remember that I have always preached that someone like Jason Older should only play 2 formats. I have always preached that Alzaro Joseph should only play 2 formats. I have said that on many occasions. But you are saying something about Puran, but I do not have the knowledge about it. So please explain it to me. Has Puran retired from one-day international cricket? Has he taken a 2-year break from one-day international cricket? He's not in the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force squad. We know that. But maybe he has just asked for a rest. But has he retired from one-day international cricket? Mr. Brown, you have been calling all tournaments wrong this year, lol. Your Royal struggle, Australia struggling in World Cup now. Australia have moved off the bottom of the points table in the World Cup. And don't write off Australia just yet, Christopher Bristol. My point is, Brown, you need to stop bashing the West Indies Cricket Board. Now, Christopher Bristol, is when since you can tell me what to say. I am voicing my opinion. I have never yet tell you not to voice your opinion. Am I always bashing the West Indies Cricket Board? Have I bashed the West Indies Cricket Board since morning? All I do is to give my opinion. And you are not mature enough to deal with my opinion, Christopher Bristol? Christopher Bristol, come on, man. Socialism in cricket, Mr. Casanova, I said. I'm just not understanding Mr. Casanova this morning. I just do not understand Mr. Casanova this morning. He's making a short statement without explaining what he's saying. But the match soon starts. Bobby Brown is saying that Puran should be there to add quality to the competition. Other useless players like Otti should not be there. Yes, Puran would have had quality and value to the competition. No doubt about Bobby Burns. I agree with the first part of that statement. I am not one who really to call a player useless. So I'm not going to say that. Maybe he's not as good as Puran. Definitely. Puran would have had quality. But I do not like to use strong words like useless and so on. But I understand your passion, Bobby, and you are entitled to your passion. Dealing with him like a teacher. Cricket Forum dealing with him like a teacher. I don't have a problem with Older playing only Test and T20. I agree with you 100%, Bobby Buns. I think that also Joseph should play Test and T20. But if Puran only wants to play T20, let him go. Well, these are their decisions. I agree. I like the CCC squad this year. Let's support them. Indeed, Mr. Supernova 22, I agree. Bobby, so Salvex is saying that he agree with Bobby, but regional teams need to put West Indies first rather than just winning a tournament. But Salvex, but winning the tournament should be the priority when it comes now, right now, in this tournament, in this CG Super 50. If I am coaching Jamaica, I am not thinking West Indies at this moment. I am thinking winning this tournament for Jamaica. And by Jamaica winning this tournament, we'll hope that there will be a number of good performances from the team, that the West Indies will see them and say that we like how these players perform. So I am a passionate supporter of West Indies cricket. But I'm also a passionate supporter of Jamaican cricket. So if Jamaica is in a tournament, I'm going to bring Jamaica. And I'm going to bring Jamaica with the same passion that I'll bring the West Indies if they were playing against Australia or India or any one of those teams. Christopher Bristol saying, you see you, Christopher Bristol. This tournament, West Indies should be looking at the youngsters to integrate with some of the older players to form a vulnerable team for Nelson Wiseman. But this is, it's West Indies doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the selection of the regional teams. And with West Indies do have two teams in the tournament. They have a combined colleges and campus team, and they also have an academy team in the tournament. So the issue of looking at youngsters, there are a number of youngsters that are playing in this tournament. All the players in the academy team are under the age of 23. And furthermore, you have the combined colleges and campus team. Interestingly, someone like Shamar Older is in that combined colleges and campus team. And so a number of persons generally ask for Shamar Older. I'm trying to see if the teams have been released. So yes, the news coming in that the CCC won the toss and will bowl. So the CCC has won the toss and will bowl, and the teams have come in. So the match is just about to start. So I really appreciate you being here this morning. Let's go and watch the match. So that's the combined colleges and campuses playing against the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. A very experienced team. Some would say an aging team. But as I said, there's a very complicated scoring system this year in the tournament. And the winner will walk home with 100,000 United States dollars. Thank you all for being here. Slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. And see you later. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the match.